What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is JB Dimogu, and this is Dimogu View, where I keep it real, keep it 100. Everything that comes out of my mouth is the truth and nothing but the truth to help me God. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I need you to do it right now, all right? Now, today I'm here to talk about Mr. Ibu, whether he deserves the help he's seeking for. I know that's why you are here, but before we get to that, before I share my opinion on whether he should be helped or not, I would like to talk about what he's experiencing at the moment. You see, in Africa, we've had so many stars, superstars, who in their prime were making so much. They gained so much popularity. During their prime, they had so much opportunities. But for some reason, in the end, they end up broke. Or if not broke, they end up sick and will be seeking for help from the public. See, in life, we have to all plan. Sometimes you will plan, but still things will not go accordingly. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That is one thing that people need to understand. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. There are so many people who always end up in this situation, and I ask myself, did they really plan? And this is not only Africa. Even in the States, among the black people, someone like Mike Tyson went through this, had it all, and just blew everything. There's been so many stars, black stars, who failed to plan, or they just mismanaged their money and their celebrity status. And in the end, things didn't go well for them. Now, let me come back to Africa. In Ghana, we had a star who was very known. He passed away not long ago. May his soul rest in peace. This man was on one of the most popular TV shows. It was called Taxi Driver. I guess he was a taxi driver in that show. As time went on, he lost his popularity. He wasn't being casted for shows anymore. And he relied on the media. He would show up for interviews and then be seeking for help. There were so many prominent people who decided to help this man, Mr. Ajitefio. Now, there were times he would even come out and put people on blast for not helping, but people had promised, but they didn't come through. And this man had the audacity to come on air to say that those people didn't help. So anyone else who wants to help should come out and help. You see, this type of behavior clearly shows me the type of person you are. If someone makes a promise, they are not obliged. It is a promise they made. You don't owe it to them. They can choose to change their mind anytime. So if you feel the help didn't come and you want to come out there and appeal for funds, feel free. But don't come out there and put the person on blast. Now, why do we always have stars go through this? I think it is something that we need to be taught. Financial literacy. Financial literacy. It is something that we black people or Africans, we don't know. Sometimes I listen to some of the rappers, or I have observed some of the rappers. The moment they make a couple of money from shows or streams, they go and buy a car. We have many stars in the US who don't own cars because they know that cars come with responsibilities. You have to pay insurance. You have to buy petrol. So some of them even rent. But we feel like the moment we gain some sort of popularity, we have to, be up with the Joneses. Nah. There are many ways that you can maneuver without having to purchase a car, which is cheaper. Because the moment you purchase a car, and then they always purchase a very expensive car, the car loses its value. It's not an asset anymore. It's a liability. A lot of people don't know this. And one thing we also don't understand is that the moment you are making money at your peak, that is the time you are supposed to invest. Because if you don't invest at that time, guess what? At your peak, there's only one way, which is to come down. So during the time that your peak is over, how are you going to survive? A lot of our people don't know this. It saddens me when I see a star who did so much, put smiles on the face of the people, end up in situations like this, like Mr. Ibu. This man, he really made a lot of homes very happy, like, because he was very funny. Families grew up watching this man. And people always say that, oh, he made us all laugh. Why don't we help him out? Why don't we do this? You know what? I don't want to sound so heartless, but let's be frank. Let's be real here. When someone is a star, like Mr. Ibu was, Mr. Ibu has so much opportunities. Mr. Ibu, people did favors for him. Mr. Ibu was compensated for the job that he did. Yes, he put smiles on our faces, but we shouldn't make it seem like he wasn't paid or he didn't have favors come his way. When you become a star, there's so much opportunities that come your way that you have to surround yourself with the right people to capitalize, to utilize those opportunities. But the problem we face is that when we gain stardom, we surround ourselves with people who are yes men. When I say yes men, people who will just say yes, yes sir, yes sir. They never tell you the truth. Africans don't hire, not even Africans, just black people, a lot of black people. We don't hire professionals to be around us. We are always rolling with homeboys, and we go with homeboys. Whatever the homeboy says, that's what we do. But you see, one thing you have to understand is that the position in which you are in, you have to employ people who are professionals to handle your affairs. You have to employ people who will handle your finances. You have to employ people who will come up with ways to invest. We don't understand that when these opportunities are given to us, it comes with a curse, which if you don't utilize the opportunities well, in the end, your situation will be very bad. I can bet you that in Ghana that I am, and even in Nigeria, some of these stars don't have life insurance. Some of these stars haven't done any investments. You see, I don't know how. And let me talk to my Christian brothers. Every month, you pay your tithe. You give offering. That money does not go to God. That money goes to the church and the pastor. I can bet you that this pastor has insurance, has dentist insurance, has all kinds of insurance and all kinds of investments. And when he is no more, his children are going to benefit from the investment that he has done. Now the question is, you pay your monthly tithe, but have you done any insurance for your kids? Have you done any insurance for your family in case of an emergency? Have you done any insurance for yourself in your, when you are old and can't do much? This is the problem that we face as black people. We are not taught financial literacy. When it comes to money, we are not good with money. The moment we gain popularity and money starts to roll in, we begin to act like we are wealthy. But you see, there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. See, when you are wealthy, that's when your money works for you. When you are rich, you may have money, but it's not working for you. You are only spending. We need to know all this. Let's look at the stars. Most of them surround themselves with the wrong people. They believe or they think it is not necessary to employ someone who has professional knowledge about your finances. They would rather just roll with people that they can go up and down with who will never question them. It is sad. Some of them have done great investments and they are still living up to that level at which when they were in their prime, because they had people in their corner who advised them. But it saddens me when I see someone like Mr. Ibu. Maybe he had planned, but it didn't go as he planned. But there are many people who ended up broke and didn't have help because they failed to plan. It is about time we black people, especially people who are on TV, because it is sad and it happens too many times that we see stars at the end of their career begging to survive. It shouldn't happen. It should not happen. I know a lot of stars, a lot of musicians in Ghana who have failed to even purchase a land. But guess what? When you are a star, you play shows for kings and chiefs. And sometimes you don't always have to take money. If you are being paid 50,000 from a chief, I bet you a land over there is probably like less than that. You can even ask him to give you half of the payment and take that and the rest in land. But some people don't know this. We really have to educate ourselves when it comes to money. That is the problem that we have as black people. Now, do I think people should help Mr. Ibu? If you feel it in your heart to help him, go ahead and help him. No one is obliged. For all the people who are calling out Nigerian stars for not helping them, those Nigerian stars also have their own responsibilities. They may even have family members who are still in a village struggling. Don't make it a mandate. Don't make it seem like everyone is supposed to go and help Mr. Ibu. If you feel like you should help him, go ahead and help him. If you don't feel like it, don't. For all the fans, stop making it mandatory for these people to go out there and help Mr. Ibu. It is a choice. This life that we live in, everyone has to live with the choices that they make. I believe those who are in good terms with Mr. Ibu will definitely reach out. I see, I think it's Peter from P Square and Davido. They've decided to raise funds. May God bless them. But please, don't insult other stars who are not helping. They are not obliged. Everyone has their own responsibilities. Have a wonderful day. My name is JB Dimogo, and this is Dimogo View. Peace.